Hey everybody, Marian Carmel here. I just realized that a lot of you have never heard my voice before. So hi, this is my voice. I'm painfully aware of it now. I wanted to make a video to say hi to you guys. You'll be seeing a lot more of this face. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Hopefully that's a good thing, because I am putting out this series where I'm going to be making zines of the songs that I released. Today I'm going to be making a zine for Rose, which is the single that I released in November last year. And I just wanted to talk to you about what the song means to me, and also a little bit about how I made it and the people I made it with. So yeah, stick around to the end of this video for a special announcement. We're gonna make a zine now.
Crying and crafting, we're gonna be crying and crafting. I've got a whole lot of trash that I've hoarded. I'm gonna make it look pretty and try not to cry while I do it. Crying and crafting, crying and crafting.
Okay, so Rose is a song that I wrote. This song is basically an ode to growing up. So remember when I released that song called Might Never Get Better? I was not in a great headspace. That's why it's called what it is called. I didn't write songs for like 2 years after that. Rose was the first song that I wrote. It took me like a year to write that song, I think. I wrote each verse in a different point of my life. The first one I wrote in October 2018, and it was about finding the words to say the things that I felt, because whatever muscle that I was using to write songs has just not been exercised for a super long time. You know, when I try to speak, it feels like knots fraying at the ends. It kind of felt like that, like I was forcing something out of my system in order to say it out. You know when you're about to cry and it feels like your neck is closing up, and if you speak or utter another word, it's just gonna break this dam and a lot of water is just gonna come out through your eyes. To me, that's what it feels like when I can't talk because I'm going to cry if I do. And I guess learning how to stop that leaves you burns on your bare hands. At that point in time when I was trying to just force it out and just write something, I felt like I was pulling on this imaginary rope. And you know what happens when you do that? It leaves your hands with rope burn. Gripping tightly, pulling close, all that's left turns into prose. Whenever I feel like something is off, I try to rationalize my emotions by writing them out into a song. And then I kind of am able to pinpoint what emotion I'm feeling and stuff like that. And after the whole shebang, all that's left turns into prose. Songwriter! I guess the last line, which is the refrain for all of the verses, you know, whatever happens, often forgotten, seen with glasses tinted rose. Fun fact about myself is that I'm very bad at remembering things. If you ask me to remember what a plot of a movie is that I say is my favorite, I would not be able to tell you what it's about. A couple of movies that I remember by heart because I've seen them so many times. High School Musical 1, High School Musical 2. Yeah. At that point in time, I was kind of addressing my coping mechanisms, and a huge part of that coping mechanism is just forgetting. It's a blessing and a curse because then you can just forgive and forget. But if you keep on forgetting, you're gonna run into the same problems again and again. I just wanted to write this line about that. You know, whatever happens, it's gonna get forgotten anyway. I tend to be very optimistic about things, so whenever I move on from something, I just see it in a very good light, which is a great thing, but it's not great when you're trying to learn from it. So the choruses for this song is that there is no chorus, and I felt like I didn't really need one, and there were no other words that could kind of paint what I felt. Because this song was with me throughout so many different seasons of my life, that I felt like that was the only thing that could join them, kind of like brings you to the next one, you know. One of my favorites, because I feel like at any point in my life I can still look back at this and find it relevant. It's like a letter to myself that everything's gonna be okay.
It's a sight, so I've been told, both a blessing and a curse. But to me it's plain and easy, it's just how I chose to cope.
I spoke to my therapist about this, like I always do with everything that I deal with. We both discovered that it's just how that I've learned to cope. These are just things that I developed in order to protect myself. Finding good and wherever it's not. Even in the worst situations, I try to find what's good, and that's why sometimes I find myself trapped in it. Being hurt when giving trust, because I trust people very, very easily. Then I get hurt, and then Pikachu meme face. Damn, I'm hurt. But God, do I know just how this thing goes? Seen with glasses, tinted rose. Eventually, whatever happens, I still know that I'm just gonna forget about it anyway. Seen with glasses, tinted rose. So after verse 2, it goes into this big thing. Major. I wanted this part to sound like a transformational thing, which is kind of like what I really went through throughout that period of me not writing songs. These were literally journal entries months apart, where I just didn't make any music for myself and just, I don't know, I just had a bad relationship with music at that point in time. I kept on working on things with my therapist, and in the third verse is, I guess, kind of like the letter to myself that can withstand the test of time. And this verse was written how many months after the second verse, editing Marion? Cool, thanks. I have grown a little older,
I have learned a little more, finally getting a hold of what prevented me before. Might be lucky, might have known how exactly I have grown. But whatever happens, hope it's not forgotten. Seen with glasses, tinted rose.
That was pretty self-explanatory. You guys are smart. I learned that, I don't have to beat myself up over forgetting things all the time, and also for just being optimistic in general. I just have to be wary about that and be extra careful. This verse comes with a lot of patience towards myself. Just knowing that over the years, I've worked a lot to get to the point where I can show the same love that I show to other people towards myself. I might be lucky because I have so many people around me who love me, who form my support system. Or I might have known my own personal choices to seek help, to, I guess, actively work on and address the things that I needed to. Or both, Sometimes it's a lot more nuanced than we think, and it's okay to not know. I'm okay with not knowing. So yeah, we've come a long way. That's what Rose means to me. I wanted to make a zine because, like I said, I forget shit a lot. This I don't want to forget. I like to make things with my hands. I'm a visual learner, so the best thing that I can do is make a zine. Alright, friends. So, I said there was a special announcement. Drum roll, please. I have a new song coming out on the 11th of June. It's called You Like the Chase, and you can pre-save it now. Right now. Yes, that's right. You have the power right now to pre-save it. Pause this video and go to my bio or the description, and you can pre-save it, add it to your playlist, and help me psycho the Spotify algorithm or the Apple Music algorithm or wherever you listen to your music into making them think that, oh my god, Marion's music is so dope. So please help me out, because a bitch gotta pay rent. And I bet you 5 cents that you're not gonna be ready for this. Shit's juicy. Pre-save it, okay? So yeah, thank you for watching. My name's Marion. I will see you again soon. Okay, let's drink some water. Cheers. Oh my god. I didn't realize I was so thirsty.